Welcome to your Super Sunday. Welcome to Race Day Fun Day for IRONMAN 70.3 Elsinore. A swim, a bike and a run for 1,600 athletes representing 60 nations. Welcome to this beautiful part of Denmark. The Kronborg Castle in the background. Today is the day to celebrate all the hard work. Today is your race day.
The swim, I was so worried that I was going to go wrong, and actually someone in front of me whose feet I was on did go wrong, and I noticed and was like, do not follow them, they've gone wrong. So then I had to kind of fill the gap or catch up. So I had to work really hard in the middle bit of the swim, and then the last bit I was back on feet and it was nice. And actually the navigation wasn't anywhere near as hard as I thought it was going to be. Bike, I just love the bike course. It's rolling, it's fast, it was amazing weather, it was so much fun. The supporters were incredible out there. And I'd ridden it quite a few times beforehand, so I kind of knew what was coming on each corner, so I just had the most fun on the bike. And then the run, yeah, it kind of went out hard with Kate, just was like trying to stay on her. And then dropped off, and Anna came past and dropped off her and kind of halfway through. And I kept hearing Paul say, you know, it's whoever wants this the most is going to get it. And I was like, damn it, I want it the most. So yeah, I dug really deep in that middle section. I'm not that good at sprint finishes, so I had to go early. So I just turned the corner at the lighthouse and was like, right, from now. And I was like, oh no, I've gone too early. I can't hold this. But the legs held up luckily, and yeah, brought it in. But yeah, I chugged a load of Red Bull on my last lap, and I was like, right, if this is gonna help. And it did, gave me wings, so yeah, got through. And I wasn't really thinking about the pain, I was just thinking about that tape. The first Ironman tape is pretty special, so. I love that the run was split into two sections, like it was a cross-country section and then a kind of like spectator section where my lead cyclist was like hyping everyone up, so it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I think the first lap I was just smiling the whole time. I was so happy.
Yeah, I think I had a pretty decent swim. Unfortunately I lost the pack at one of the turns where one of the girls went the wrong direction. And then, you know, I just lost the rubber band snapped basically, so then I lost a bit there. But I still like did a better swim than I've done before, so I'm really happy with that. Then on the bike, yeah, I caught up pretty fast with so I think I took in the 2 minutes I was built down pretty fast on the bike, and I felt pretty strong. I'm happy about, you know, being at the front because then I could at least, you know, do my own pacing and not have to go, you know, hard and then rest, hard and then the rest. And then they caught up with me in the end again, or well, I guess they were behind me the whole time. So I got a bit of rest before we got into the run. And then, yeah, the run, I just, you know, did what I had today. I definitely raced well above my fitness level and just, you know, did what I could. Like last week, I decided not to race at all because I haven't really trained for a month, pretty much. So I'm actually stoked that I finished as well as I did, because it was, you know, I did what I could. It felt like a bit of redemption from Boulder, where, you know, my confidence was quite low after everything that happened in the US. Really fun for Olivia to get her first win. I think that was like really well deserved. And it was also good practice for me to practice like racing actually. And then, yeah, she just broke me at the last turn where like my body just like from my back down just went completely numb. All of a sudden, yeah, me too, right? That was what I was like, just hold on to her, you know, and then we do a sprint because I know I can go pretty hard. And it just went completely numb and I was like, oh, you know, but yeah, that happens. And yeah, it was what I had today.
Swim was good, but I went off a little bit too early, got myself a penalty. Wasn't ideal, but kept calm. I've rode really strong today. That's for my races so far. Like that's been the weakest bit of my race, but today I was aggressive and put myself in the right place. It was a little bit. We were in a sort of a pace line. I was just being really careful to keep my distance and keep me at the front in case there's any surges. So yeah, proud of how I did on the bike because I had to catch up 30 seconds and that's not easy when people are travelling like 45, 50k an hour. So yeah, I'm really proud of myself for putting myself back in the race. Yeah, normally the run is my strongest bit, but as soon as I got off the bike, well even the last 10k of the bike I was suffering. So I knew it was going to be a hard day. So yeah, a little bit disappointed with my run, but at the end of the day I got on the podium. So can't be too disappointed with that. Oh, so good, yeah. The music's pumping, people going crazy. Got my dad out on the course screaming at me because somebody was closing in on me a little bit. So, no, great atmosphere and hopefully be back next year.
My day was great. I had a very good swim. I felt pretty fast. The bike, yes, I felt very strong on the bike. And the run was a bit hard for me because of the weather. But I made it to the finish line and I'm very happy. Oh, it was very good. I took a Morton shell before the swim. On the bike it was probably about 4 or 5 shells and during the run at every aid station.
Right